Russia has claimed responsibility for one of its largest overnight precision strikes on Kyiv and several other Ukrainian regions, describing the operation as retaliation for what it called terrorist attacks by the Kyiv regime on civilian infrastructure inside Russia. According to the Russian Ministry of Defense, the barrage involved long-range air, ground and sea-based precision weapons, along with attack drones, targeting what Moscow says was Ukraine's military-industrial network. While Ukrainian authorities say the attack killed at least 18 civilians, the Kremlin insists the operation was directed solely at military objectives.
This morning, during his daily briefing to the Supreme Commander-in-Chief, Chief of the General Staff, Valery Gerasimov, also reported on the results of the massive retaliatory strike launched by the Russian armed forces against Kyiv and other locations. In the context of strikes, of course, exclusively against military or military-linked targets.
The Russian MOD claims the strikes hit a series of key defense-linked facilities in Kyiv, including the radionics enterprise that manufactures missile guidance systems, the Athlon Avia drone production facility, the Antonov serial production plant involved in military aircraft and long-range drone assembly, and the Kyiv radio plant, which Moscow says produces electronics, targeting systems and components for Ukrainian drones, air defense, and electronic warfare systems.
The armed forces of the Russian Federation carried out a massive strike with long-range air, ground, and sea-based high-precision weapons and attack drones.
Russia also says it struck the Kyiv 25 industrial enterprise linked to electronic warfare systems. The MLP Chaika logistics hub allegedly used to store long-range drones and ammunition. The Kyiv 3 POL fuel depot supplying Ukrainian military units and gas distribution infrastructure that it claims supports Ukraine's defense industry.
The strikes hit enterprises of the defense industry and fuel and power facilities in Kiev and Kyiv region, as well as infrastructure of military airfields.
As questions mounted over civilian casualties, the Kremlin defended the operation. Spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Chief of the General Staff, Valery Gerasimov, had briefed President Vladimir Putin on the results of what Moscow described as a retaliatory strike, rejecting suggestions that civilian sites had been intentionally targeted. The strikes come as Russia accuses Ukraine of escalating long-range drone attacks deep inside Russian territory. Moscow maintains its latest operation was aimed at degrading Ukraine's missile production, drone manufacturing, military logistics, and fuel supply network, while Kyiv says the overnight assault inflicted heavy civilian casualties, underscoring the widening intensity of the war.